Gotta get up, gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. Gotta find it, get us a shell. Making bread out of nothing but air. Riding high, then hitting the ground. Catching a penny, but missing the pound. Doesn't matter, cause we'll soon turn it around. Soon as we get home, we make it and we take it home. And nothing's gonna break it home. We'll keep it in the family. We'll be right at home.
You can't wear those. It's not a party. We're going to court.
Oh, it doesn't matter these days, ma'am. You can wear anything anywhere.
I want the magistrate to see what a respectable family your father has.
It doesn't matter what your dress is in, ma'am. We're still going to look devious. When you're born and bred and brought up in this city, your face takes on a pirate's look.
Is me hat all right?
Oh, you look lovely, ma'am. You won't forget your skirt, will you?
I mean, if your father had to steal something, why couldn't it be something tasteful? Why must it be a corporation dust cart?
Well, he saw it differently, didn't he? That cart was his Rolls Royce.
I don't know what my life's coming to.
Do you still love him?
I don't know what that word means anymore, love.
Well, when you see him, do you go all soft and melting inside?
When I see him, all I do is panic.
First the DHSS, now the courts.
Well, if he died, would you cry?
Of course I'd cry. I cry for Sparrow died. Daft question. Do me up, please, love.
I should never have let go of real estate.
Don't you miss him in your life? In your bed?
Come on, Aveline. We're going to be late. Hurry up.
No, we're not, ma'am. Well, don't you?
I did once. But he was busy in Lilo Lil's bed, wasn't he? And with that trollop, it must have been like a circus trampoline.
Come back, you know, ma'am. Properly, I mean, if you'd let him.
Am I the only one here that thinks that life is hanging by a thread?
He's a dreamer, love. A poet. Walter Mitty with bells on.
But he's reached that age now.
Men don't reach that age, Aveline. Only women do that.
Oh, I mean the sensible age. The age where he's able to look at what he's got and appreciate it, instead of wandering off.
Oh, he'll always wander off. And when this court case is over, he'll wander off again. Nothing can stop men like your father, Aveline. If he was in an iron lung, he'd wink his way around so long as he had his head free.
How can you tell, ma'am? When you first meet them, how can you choose?
You can't, love. Getting married is like going to a sale room. You buy something because it's beautiful, and when you get it home, the handle falls off.
It'll all be over when I'm dead.
Hello, yes.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Grandad.
I want to go horse racing.
Horse racing? What's brought this on?
I always went to the races. Where's Joey?
Well, look, Grandad, we're in a hurry now. We've got to go out. Joy will come round and see you when we get back, all right?
Every week I went. I never go anywhere now.
I'll see you later when we get back.
I never go anywhere.
Come in.
Everything all right?
Oh, hello, Joy. Come in, yeah, all right.
Everybody ready? Billy's going to meet us there. He's going with Julie.
Supposing the judge says to me, Dad, you should really go to prison, but I'm going to grant you bail because you've got a loyal and loving family to go to.
He can come here.
Oh, ma'am.
Great. I'll go and hurry our Jack and our Adrian up.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah. I'll go and hurry Jack up.
I look daft in a suit, Julie.
Only because you need proper shoes. Where are they?
Over there. I don't like polished
You
shoes.
can't wear those with a suit, Billy. Come on, behave.
Oh, you look beautiful.
Put your foot in, Billy. We're late.
I don't know what my mum's gonna say.
Won't matter what she says, will it? We'll be married, won't we? We'll be here, together, in this house.
It'll seem funny not sitting round the table with the others.
Here we go.
No, it'll be nice sitting round the table with you and Francesca. It's what I've always wanted.
There. Can you stand up in them?
How long's the mass?
It's a service, Billy, in an office.
How long?
About 20 minutes.
Will there be anywhere to sit?
Look, Billy, why don't you just go to bed? I'll bring the registrar here.
Only I don't know much about weddings, do I? I've never been to one before.
No, well, you wouldn't, would you, with your family? Weddings are respectable things.
They only get buried in our family.
I'm glad we're going in our car. No fancy limousines.
A secret wedding. A secret proddy wedding.
At least we're doing something normal. Not appearing in court on a charge of borrowing something.
It's also secret that I don't even know the best man.
We had to find someone, didn't we? We're just lucky my brother was in Liverpool. He'll be going back to Leeds as soon as the wedding's over. Come here, love. I'm doing this for her, Billy. You and I don't really need to be married. Let's face it, we could wake up in the morning and feel as far apart as a bow-legged man's knees.
Or closer. We could wake up and feel closer.
Yeah. I quite like those words. We could wake up. Sounds legal.
I hope my dad gets on all right in court. I don't know how I'm going to face them all this deception.
You're deceiving people all the time. What about those fresh, homegrown tomato sandwiches you sell every day?
They are fresh.
The tomatoes are from the supermarket, Billy. They've been to Mars and back.
But not me family. I'd never deceive me family. That's the way I've been brought up.
Good, because by lunchtime, I'll be a family.
Billy Boswell and his wife, Mrs. Jefferson.
Won't that skirt go any lower, Aveline? It'll disappear altogether when you sit down.
I've got tights on, haven't I?
I hope the judge doesn't misread all that leather, Joey. He might think you're a hell's angel.
You'll be all right, ma'am. That'll be the taxi. Why do we need a taxi?
Because the Jag's too small, we want to arrive immaculate. That van of yours undresses you.
I haven't even got a briefcase. I feel naked.
Help us, dear Father, to say and do the right thing. And please, could you dress that Freddie Boswell properly and comb his hair for him? He has no idea, Father. Amen.
There's Mum yet.
Where are you all going to? I haven't had my second cup of tea yet.
We're going shopping, Grandad.
Shopping? Together?
Well, no. We're going to the same area at the same time, but for different things, so we decided to share a taxi. It's economics, Grandad.
Aye, and that was the most economical breakfast I've had.
We'll make up for it at lunchtime, Grandad.
One lousy egg, and that was fertilised. I ate fertilised eggs. There's enough hanky-panky going on in the world without serving it up with me breakfast.
Yes, well, in you go, Grandad. We'll see you later.
What's she all tarted up for?
Thought you knew about women and their moods.
Do you think she's met somebody? On the sly?
I never thought of that, Grandad.
There you are, you see. You know nothing. Underneath all that macho leather, there's nothing but a fairy cake.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Where to, pal?
The art gallery.
The library.
Your Delphi.
I'll drop you by St. John's Gardens. The court's right next door. OK.
Fantastic. Thank you.
OK, Julie?
We can come out now, can we?
Don't be like that, Julie. I have to be careful, don't I?
Honestly, I think we were part of a circus, not a wedding party. Why didn't you get those windows fixed, Billy?
There's so many things to be fixed, Julie. Where do I start?
Anywhere, Billy. You start anywhere. It's called the beginning.
Can we go over the words of the ceremony again, Julie? I've forgotten them.
He says, Julie Jefferson, do you take this idiot to be your lawful wedded husband?
Oh, I love it when you laugh, Julie.
All right, I'm not a bloody skateboard. Yes, what is it? Because if it's for charity, you can piss off.
Hello, Willie. It's me, Eddie. You remember? Charlie's son. Your brother Charlie.
My brother's dead.
I know.
His son were a great pansy. Got for America, he did.
I'm back.
You don't look like Eddie.
I was only a lad when you last saw me.
You were 23 years old. You always had a vacant look, as if there was nobody at home in your head.
There are no vacancies now.
You'd better come in. They've all gone off somewhere. Have you had your lunch? 'Cause they've left mine, and there's never enough for one, let alone two.
Thanks up, thanks.
And don't stare at me. I don't like people staring at me when I'm eating.
Oh, it's nice. Very nice. What happened to the flying ducks?
Our Jack sold them. Did sell your soul, that lot. What are you doing here, anyway?
Ah, it's a long visit. To see the folks back home, you know, all that.
Did you make a balls of it in America as well, then?
No. No, I've got a business. A delicatessen in LA, Hollywood Boulevard. It's going fine. Going fine. How's the family, then?
Devious as ever.
All well, are they?
I suppose they are. They don't look well. When I were a lad, I had ruddy cheeks, mechanical legs. Like a toy wound up, I was. That lot look as if they'd wandered in out of the graveyard.
That's fashion. It's trendy nowadays to look pale and agonised. How's Auntie Nellie?
Got them all in the place, all running round. Colonel Gaddafi in a pinny.
Aye, she always was a tough one.
I can see now. You are ready. Are you still a pup?
You, Frederick Boswell, are charged with stealing a road sweeper's cart, the property of Liverpool City Council, from Lark Lane Depot on Thursday, 25th of May, 1987. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
I'm as innocent as a baby thrush.
Mr. Boswell, could you just answer the question, please? Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Most definitely not guilty.
Proceed, please.
Mr. Boswell was seen removing the cart from the council premises, and the incident was reported in the afternoon of that same day. On that same evening, the defendant was seen pushing the cart several miles away from the depot. When apprehended by the police and asked where he was going, he replied, "Over the hills and far away."
So you see, marriage is a sacred thing. Its function is to bind one man and one woman together in a state of unity and loyalty for life. And that is why we're gathered here in this special place, duly sanctified for the purpose of marriage.
Mr. Boswell, did you remove the cart from the council premises on March the 25th?
I always removed the cart. It was me job.
Yes. And on that particular day, in spite of the fact that you had resigned from the job?
I was sacked. I was. Sacked. 12 years I was brushing those streets. You could see your face in them.
In spite of the fact that you were dismissed?
Sacked.
Yet you still left the premises pushing that cart.
Yeah.
Did anyone give you permission to remove the cart?
No.
Did you tell anyone that you were going to remove it?
No.
Did you, perhaps, steal it?
No.
Mr. Boswell, if somebody told you that they had removed something belonging to somebody else without that somebody else's permission, what would you say they had done?
Stolen something.
And might I suggest that is exactly what you did with this cart?
Not guilty.
You said in your statement, Mr. Boswell, that you were in love with the cart.
Fond of the cart. That's what I said.
I loved the cart. That's what you said.
Yeah? Yeah.
I do solemnly say, declare, that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, William Thomas Boswell, should not be joined in matrimony to Julie, Brenda, Paula, Sharon, Jefferson.
This man that you see before you is a family man. A man torn between the great sorrow of redundancy and the needs of a loving and caring family.
I have been informed that Mr. Boswell is living apart from his family with a Miss Lillian Whittaker, known locally as...
How dare you utter that name in this court! This is our private, secret, intimate life. And she is a tart!
Well, does the defendant have a loving, caring family or not?
I regard that as an impertinent question. That's my dad you're talking about.
We wouldn't be here if we didn't care, would we? And another thing, we wouldn't be here if we didn't care, would we?
In answer to your question, yes, he does have a loving, caring family.
You may sit.
It is true to say that this man has been through a certain emotional time, yes. All the more reason, therefore, that after years of pushing that little yellow cart around the streets of his childhood, all the more reason why, when he was dismissed, sacked, from his employment of 12 years, that he should still feel a certain affinity with it. After all, men have been known to have loved their car, to love their boat. Indeed, men throughout history have been known to love a great variety of inanimate objects, and indeed, this man has already explained his relationship with the cart, and I quote, "Walking away from the little yellow cart would be like walking away from the little mongrel that has always been faithful to you," unquote. And I would therefore ask you to bear in mind the old legal maxim when judging this man, actus non fecit reum, nisi mens sic rea. The act is not criminal unless the intent be criminal. Thank you.
Only for 1 hour, Julie. It's only 1 hour.
But we've just been married, Billy. You should be having lunch with me, not them.
I've got to explain, haven't I? It's the only chance I'll get when they're all together.
Oh, a fine honeymoon I'm going to have. No Paris or Rome, but sitting in the house on my own.
I won't be alone. I'll be with you later. All I need is 1 hour. I'll just nip over and see how my dad got on, and then...
And then don't bother coming back.
Now listen, Julie, I've done everything you've asked. I've got married on the day you chose, at the time you chose, in the place you chose. I've worn the suit you chose, and the shoes you chose. And I gave you the ring you chose. I've done nothing for me, ma'am. She brought me up and she taught me things, Julie. The least I can do is go and explain why I wasn't at the court. For all I know, my dad might be in prison. So just get in the house, Julie, and put the kettle on.
Asparagus tips for you, Billy Boswell!
It's me mum and dad all over again. How'd it go, then?
Where were you, then?
I'll explain it. How'd it go?
He's a free man, no thanks to you.
Oh, great. I'll just go and tell Julie and I'll be back tonight
You've got some explaining to do, son. Now.
Right, everybody help with the lunch. Jack, you get the cold meat and salad out of the fridge. Aveline, open the cartons of cream, look, put them in a jug.
I'll set the table. I'll pour the wine.
We'll listen to what you have to say, my boy, in a minute.
I'm married.
Is this some sort of a joke?
Talk to him, Joey.
No.
You too?
Julie, of course. She's got me baby, hasn't she?
You mean you got married without telling us?
It's how Julie wanted it, Mum.
That's what you always say. That's what Julie wanted, Mum. Don't you have a mind? Don't you have any opinions? Does she write, play and conduct the music of your life? Don't you have a gun?
Our dad needed support today. He needed all of us.
It was an accident. The date, I mean, it wasn't planned. We had to take the date the registrar gave us.
The registrar? Oh, my God. No carnations, no white frog, no mass.
And no ham salad. She didn't want a ham salad wedding.
Ham salad. I know what he means. Weddings are a bit of a laugh, aren't they?
A bit of a laugh.
Well, ham salad. It describes it all, doesn't it?
We could have talked, Billy. We could have played it any way you wanted.
We did it the way we wanted.
But you didn't take Mam's feelings into consideration, though, did you? Hey, the way she would have taken yours. A wedding's a big thing in life, Billy. It's a time for family. You've let us down.
Don't use those words. I don't like those words.
So, when you wanted to spend nights over the road with Julie, we supported you and ignored the neighbours. When she got pregnant, we stood by you and ignored the neighbours. When you had the baby christened in a Protestant church, we all went through that pathetic service and ignored the neighbours. And now, today, we come home from the court where your father has been fighting for his life. And we find that you have sneaked off, got married, and ignored us. You're no son of mine.
You better give her a bit of time to get over it, okay?
Can I have some dinner later?
You have dinner with your wife now.
Oh, at least you've been spared the expense, Ma'am. Weddings cost a lot of money.
And you've still got us. You're looking at 4 weddings here.
A fortune teller once told me that only one of my children would get married. It's all turning out to be true, isn't it? Not one of you with a special person, not one!
Well, if Roxy hadn't been married...
Oh, I know.
And if Carmen hadn't been so sex-mad.
I know.
If Billy Kane hadn't been so mean and Alan Wainwright hadn't been so aggressive and Keith Simpson, if he hadn't been...
I know.
And if I'd been more kind and considerate.
No, it wasn't your fault, love. Jenny Jameson wasn't right for you.
And if I hadn't rushed everything and said all the wrong things.
She was a plain girl.
And generally bollocks the whole relationship up.
I'm far too big. You'd never have managed it.
Poor Billy. No congratulations, no party, no presents, no honeymoon.
Well, I expect we'll make it up to him. Won't we, Mum?
He's a daft lad. He never gets it right.
Still, Dad's okay. So it hasn't been a bad day.
Yeah. I wanted to die this morning, but I'm not keen now.
Come on, let's get the lunch done. Let's get back to normal.
Hi. The door was open. I did knock.
Eddie! It's Eddie!
So you remember me then?
It's Uncle Charlie's son, Eddie.
We keep hearing about you. Sit down.
I'll get the lunch.
I thought you lived in America.
Oh, I do. I'm just visiting.
I've always wanted to go to America.
I want to have me picture taken by the Hollywood sign.
Oh, well, that's no problem.
Whereabouts in America?
Los Angeles.
I've trained in real estate.
Oh, well, there's loads of opportunities out there. Yeah, all you need is your airfare and the ability to talk a lot of crap.
Oh, my gosh. He's not staying here.
It's only for a couple of weeks, Grandad. There's no room in our place.
I don't like Americans. They're always bullying you into having a nice day.
He's not American, Grandad. He's English. He was born here.
He lives there.
If you lived in Hong Kong, that wouldn't make you a Chinaman, now would it?
He's not staying here.
Well, why not, Grandad? He's your Charlie's son, his family.
He's a puff and all.
That doesn't matter, does it? It takes all kinds, Grandad. We must learn to accept one another and understand one another. He has his way, you have yours, I have mine. It's a big world, Grandad. We've all got to learn to live in it somehow.
He is not staying here. This is a non-puff house and it's staying that way.
Shame on you! Shame on you! We're all God's creatures.
America, you're joking? That's amazing.
Oh, OK, Dad, fine, I'll tell her, yeah. And you sure you'll be home tomorrow for your dinner? Yeah, why can't you come tonight? No, it's just that Mum would have liked that, you know, especially after today. Yeah. Yeah, you were great, Dad. Oh, hang on, she's here now. Can I have a word? It's Dad.
Hello, yes. He's gay. Tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow's fine. All right, I'll see you then. Goodbye. He's gay.
Who? Eddie?
And he's in there, fraternising.
Hey, now, come on, man. What difference does it make?
Oh, don't misunderstand me, Joey. I mean, I don't mind about him being gay. I don't mind anybody being gay. Gay is fine. Gay is all right. I just don't want 4 gay sons.
Man, people don't just suddenly become gay. It's something inside them. It's something inherent. It's like blonde hair or big feet.
Is my blue sweater back from the cleaners, ma'am?
Yes. Why?
Well, there's no reason. Only I'm taking Eddie down to see the new docks. Might need it.
He's the one I'm worried about most.
Who is Ian? He's just done 6 months with Carm and you can't get better credentials than that.
I know. But he always carries that briefcase around with him and you never know, it might be a substitute for a handbag. And what about Jack? You know what he's like? He might come out in sympathy.
Look, Mum, you have my word for it. They're okay. And Eddie's okay. They're just different. It ends there.
It's funny, isn't it? I'd never have guessed about him. Grandad told me. I mean, he looks like... Well, he looks like us.
Well, what did you expect?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what's wrong with the world, isn't it? Everybody's running around with their own little hang-ups. Where's he going to stay?
Grandad won't have him.
See what I mean?
We haven't room.
I'll have a word with Grandad.
Joey, what do they eat?
All right there, Grandad. What are you up to?
I'm going to plant some cabbages and carrots. My breakfast was an hour late this morning, so I grow my own food.
I believe you mentioned the races this morning.
No one listens. It doesn't matter.
Mum listened. I listened. Now I'm here to listen again.
I used to go, that's all. I just used to go.
And you'll go again, Grandad. You'll go again.
When? When will I go?
Whenever you want. I just want a little favour.
He's not staying here.
You can raid your money box, Grandad. Put it on whichever horse you want.
When?
Dad! Dad!
Oh, it's that, Jack. Hello, son.
It's urgent.
Agent? What's urgent?
I need to speak to you.
Is everybody all right?
Yeah? I need a word.
Hello, Jack.
Hello.
You walk on, lovely. I'll catch you up, all right?
Isn't it a lovely morning?
So what is it, son?
I've got something to show you.
Oh, I know. You bought some antiques and want professional advice.
Over there.
It's empty.
Yeah, I know. Like our mum's life.
Now look, son.
Get in, Dad.
I'd like to know where we're going first.
Home. We're going home.
I rang your mum and said I wouldn't be back till tomorrow night.
Yeah, you didn't tell her why, though, did you?
Look, can I just go and...
Get in, Dad.
Gotta get up, gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. Buy it,
sell it.
The game's getting out. 'Cause someone's stealing you a losing card.